the chat, go!
And what turned out to be a pretty good game.
We play some Wiffle baby, let me know. Cause it's the summertime, it's time to shine and come back home. And we can swing right back into it, or can take it slow. Can we play some Wiffle baby, here we go. Now I'm about to rap about wiffle ball. Summertime and it's prime time, playing ball all day through the nighttime. I don't know about you, but it's my time. We can go all night.
Howdy folks, I'm your host and commissioner, Tom Anderson. The All-Star break is rapidly approaching, and 4 more days until it's officially the All-Star break, and then the Sunday after this Sunday is the first festivities of the All-Star break. And last Sunday we had some pretty decent games, and I'm here to present to you my top 3 moments from those games. And number 3, Ryan Fahey puts his heart into the game, almost dies. I mean, he had the lead for some of the game. The Outlaws really don't know what that feels like. So he was so close to winning that he almost killed himself. The heat really got to him, and he had to be rushed home. It was kind of scary. No one was taking it seriously, but it was pretty serious, and we're glad that he's okay. And my number 2 moment is Steve Froyo against the Lemurs hits an absolute laser beam out of the park. His first hit of his career, and it happened to be a home run. I mean, good for him. He didn't even know what to do when he hit it. It was such a surprise for even himself. And number 1, Joey Coughlin, his first career home run in the PWL happens to be a grand slam. I mean, it was pretty big for the Raptors, but Joey Coughlin hits one out. No one would have expected that. That was a really big moment. So that's why that's my number 1 for this week. And I'm going to head over to Dan Anderson now with the Inside Scoop. Dan?
Thank you, Mr. Commissioner. Hello, folks. This is VP Dan Anderson with the Inside Scoop. Last Sunday's games look like this. The 51s faced off against the Rivercats. The Rivercats have really been struggling this season. They were lit up by the 51s' offensive showing as the 51s take the 13-5 victory. Also at 1 p.m., the Raptors faced the Outlaws. The Outlaws once again struggled in all aspects of the game as the Raptors took the 16-1 mercy. The Rattlers faced off against the Lemurs. This is probably the best game of the week. The top 2 seeds in the league playing each other always makes for an interesting game. Although this game was close, the Lemurs displayed their abilities in this 7-4 victory. Also at this time, the Outlaws faced off against 51s. The Outlaws had a chance of victory here as they were facing rookie Bijan Tavallaei on the mound. However, they fell short against the 51s offense. The 51s take the 13-9 victory. The Raptors faced the Rattlers. The Raptors had the lead for a majority of this game, but they fell apart in the last few innings. Being short-handed caught up to them as they lost the lead in the 5th inning. The Rattlers took the 21-9 victory. Also, the Lemurs faced the Rivercats. The Rivercats once again struggled and had trouble putting runs on the board. Eric Anderson seemed to injure himself on the mound and took himself out early. This does not bode well for the Rivercats' future. The Lemurs had a dominating performance in this 18-1 victory. The All-Star break is in 4 days. Both the Home Run Derby and the Rookies vs. Veterans game are going to be held on July 7th. We still need people to enter the Derby, so if you are looking to enter, make sure you get your $5 entry fee to either myself, Eric, or the Commissioner. Also, the voting to decide the teams for the Rookies vs. Veterans game ends this Sunday, so make sure you get your votes in ASAP. That's all for the Inside Scoop. Coming up next is Across the League with Eric and Tom. I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you, Dan, and welcome, PWO Universe, to Across the League. To my left is my co-host, as you all know, the Commissioner, Mr. Thomas Anderson.
Hello, folks.
So the All-Star break is rapidly approaching. I can't believe it's already that time. It feels like we just started.
Yeah. The season has been flying by, and next Sunday, not this Sunday, but the Sunday after that, the 7th, is the Home Run Derby and the Rookies versus Veterans game, and should be a fun time as it's the start of All-Star festivities.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But the Home Run Derby, I'm the only one that's officially entered so far. Do you expect any more people to?
Yeah, I'm not expecting people to officially enter, but they're just going to show up at the field and pay their $5, and there you go. That's their official entry. But we should have at least 10, if maybe not even more, because it's a good chance to win money if all you got to do is hit lob balls out of the park and get a pretty good chance to win money. Hamlin is a pro at hitting lob balls out of the park, so he could be a good candidate to repeat.
Oh, I could
winning the
easily see
Derby.
that. I could easily see that. But hitting them out is easier said than done. God only knows what the hell kind of weather we're going to have that day. But rookie versus veterans game, how's the voting going for that?
It's going pretty solid. The voting ends Sunday, and we're just getting the last couple votes in these past couple days, and it's looking to be pretty close for that 6th roster spot on each team. It's going to come down to these last couple votes to decide who gets that 6th spot.
Who's your surprise for looking like they're going to make the veteran and rookie team?
It's looking like Dan Anderson has locked in a spot for the veteran team, which is pretty surprising to me, considering his team is pretty mediocre right now. But Dan is having...
Still better than mine.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
But Dan is having a pretty solid season at the plate, and he's doing much better than he was last year, so this is probably why he won over the respect of the league to vote him in.
Yeah, I'm going to say that Dan's the heart and soul of the Raptors organization right now. I mean, that kid he doesn't want to friggin' quit the game when it's him and Joey Coughlin like last week. He was ready to keep on fighting until all hell broke loose and there was no chance of winning. But I love the heart and desire to get a couple W's. What about the rookies team? Who's fighting it out for that 6th spot right now?
Well, surprisingly, it looks like Mike Boss has locked in a spot for the rookies team. And, yeah, he has a spot. I'm pretty sure he's going to have a spot, but the 6th spot is still up for grabs. I'm pretty positive it's between Bijan and Eric Lear. And these last couple votes are going to be crucial in deciding that.
And please vote. If you haven't voted already, time's dwindling down, so please vote. These votes are pretty important to see how these teams are going to unfold.
And just a reminder, the MVP for the Rookies versus Veterans game, the MVP of that game will get a trophy on the spot. So it's another reason to want to get voted in and play your hardest.
Yeah, I won it last year. It's a pretty nice trophy for just being MVP of this game. I mean, there's plenty more to come towards the end of the season, so got a lot in store for you guys. But seeing as it's almost the All-Star break, that Hamlin-Weldon bet, it's looking like Weldon made a fatal error, if I say so myself.
Yeah, it's amazing that Hamlin is still batting over 600. I mean, halfway through the season and your batting average is still over 600. That's amazing. He's at this rate, he's going to absolutely shatter his own batting average record for a single season.
Yeah, every record's going to be broken. I mean, the home run,
I don't know.
the RBIs, I'm pretty sure he's already broken that, or is very close to breaking the RBI record.
Strikeouts will never be broken.
No. But I'm pretty sure Hamlin has like 53 ribbies and the record is 58. Yeah. He's going to get that next week. Well, this week right now.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I can see that being broken, but I don't think there's going to be many records broken. I mean, there's going to be, of course, there's going to be some batting ones, but...
Yeah, none of the pitching ones will be broken.
Those will forever be in the history books.
Yeah, those won't even be touched. Like, the win record...
9-0 for me.
Yeah. Like, 9 wins in a season.
ERA.
No one's even close to that.
I could catch up.
There's no way.
Hamlin's at 4 right now.
There's not enough time, though, really.
If he pitches every Sunday, at least once.
Well, we have what? Yeah, 9 games left, so
there's a chance.
they'll get maybe 5 more opportunities.
There's a chance.
We'll see. But we had a couple of people finally show up. It was nice to see Steven Starwick make a return to the league. I thought that kid was MIA and would never return.
Yeah, as you all know, he was part of the 2012 Lemurs team, and we won the championship, but he was MIA for the championship. It would have been nice to have him there, but seems like he has found a new home with Nick Hamlin, and he's looking pretty good. He's making Hamlin look very smart as a GM with picking him up.
Yeah, Hamlin looks like a genius right now, and he could be the number 2 pitcher that the 51s need, seeing as Andrew Nahn has a arm injury, I believe, right now. And Hamlin didn't really pitch that much last week. He had Bijan start, and Hamlin shut the door.
It's crazy that they're still getting wins with Bijan on the mound, but
Hey,
they find ways to win.
it's a champion, perhaps. They find ways to win, just like friggin' Lemurs right now. They look unstoppable.
Thank you for that.
Yeah, I mean, they were probably pretty scared against the Rattlers, I would say. And Tom didn't pitch like he usually does, but Z-Man shut the door, and the Lemurs were victorious once again.
I mean, I pitched 5 innings, giving up 4 home runs. I mean, that's still pretty solid, I gotta say, but it's just not as dominant as I usually am.
Yeah, not
But,
textbook.
Hey, we still got the W. Zach Randall coming in with the clutch save to save my ass and picked up the W for us. It was the bottom of the 6th. We were winning by 3, and I gave up 2 hits in a row, and I was just done. So I put Zach in, and he closed the door. Didn't give up a single hit, and recorded the save.
Matt Sully, any importance to your team, or?
No, he really did not do anything for us. Pretty disappointing. He's lucky he still has a roster spot on my team right now, and
Like you said,
what can I expect from the 15th overall
exactly.
pick?
That's what I was just going to bring up.
I mean, what he gave to the team was less than Sage brings to our team. Sage
Saying something.
Sage has been picking it up this year, but Matt Sully, was not impressive.
Stephen Froyo, he looked pretty good for my team. I mean, his pitching was solid for the majority, but he fell apart and gave up 6 runs with 2 outs, and that was the end of that. But he had a dinger. His first career hit, I believe, was a home run. So
Hopefully the side of things to come. He's a pretty solid player for the Rivercats and could definitely be a part of the Rivercats' future and help them maybe get their team back on track.
yeah, a couple of W's on the board would be nice. But a shout out to Joey Coughlin for hitting his first career home run in the PWL, which was
A grand slam.
a grand slam. So congrats, Mr. Coughlin. Too bad we didn't have you autograph that ball and put it in the PWL Hall of Fame. But are the top 3 seeds locked up?
I don't think so right now. The Raptors keep going 1-1 every weekend. They really need to pick it up. They need to go 2-0 these next couple of weekends to it's gonna be so close. What do you think?
I'm gonna say they're pretty locked up right now. I mean, the Lemurs are 9-1. Then you have the Rattlers and 51s both at 7-3. So they have what, 2 or 3 more games against each other. So flip flop. Who knows what the hell's gonna happen there?
The thing with the Lemurs, we have probably the most easiest schedule in the league from this point forward.
Yeah.
We've already faced the 51s and Rattlers twice, and we all know that the Shore division is pretty terrible. 2 worst teams and the best team. The best team usually destroys the other 2 teams.
Yeah, I can't argue that. And the Raptors right now are kind of in the middle of it all. They're at 4-6. They're 3 games out of the 3rd seed, so
Do they need to pick it up?
it's a pretty big hold.
Anything can happen, but
True enough.
Brendan Fitzgerald really needs to step up for that team. Eric Lear as well. I mean, he stepped up big at the plate last week, but he really left his team hanging when he had to leave in the 2nd game. But he contributed through the day, but his team just couldn't pick it up around him.
Yeah, and then Mark Brusa not being able to come up every week. Hopefully he can start showing up a little more consistency, because in order for the Raptors to get that 3rd seed,
Yeah, they're really gonna need to pick it up.
he's really a huge part. And Adam Cook, I think he's done for the season.
Yeah, very disappointing. He was a big asset to the team, but this team is gonna have to rally around GM Dan Anderson and play together as a team in all aspects of the game.
I could see them, the 3rd seed, though. I could see them getting that 3rd seed.
They have commitment from all their players. That team is solid.
Yeah, they are a solid team, but
Brusa and Fitz and Lear and Dan, they're all there at the same
exactly.
day.
And
They're winning.
Coughlin doesn't have soccer no more, so he's probably going to be showing up every week. So at least he'll have commitment too.
Exactly.
Hopefully, we'll see.
They just need their star players to be there, because it's surprising that they've been picking up at least 1 win these past weekends, because they really haven't had their stars there.
Yeah, we'll see. But it's pretty obvious right now the Rivercats and Outlaws are fighting for last place. Both teams are awful. Just awful. I can't say anything else. What else is there to say? I mean, I can't pitch anymore. Every time I pitch, I feel like I ripped the muscle in my shoulder.
It's
So
not very good.
No.
Do you plan on changing any of that this year, or are you just gonna wait it out, or are you gonna give a fire sale, or what do you plan on doing?
we'll see.
You gonna try to better the River Cats for this year?
We'll see. I really don't have a definite answer. I mean, we're 2-8 right now. We're 3 games out of the 4th seed. Not like it really matters. The 4th and 5 are going to play each other. Whoever wins that is going to have a tough bout against. It's looking like the Lemurs. But yeah, I haven't been consistent on the mound. I can't pitch anymore. The second batter in this past week, I felt it in my shoulder again, my back and shoulder, and I had to take myself out. And then that's all she wrote.
Yeah, well,
Basically.
whenever I can't pitch, that team is doomed, honest to God. I mean, Posk is really shaky. I mean, he has speed on his pitches and movement on his pitches, but
He's not accurate. And Froyo, hopefully he can start showing up a little bit more. At least he's slower, but he can throw it with a little more accuracy. And Connor, we got the Friday games coming up, so Connor will be making those. So hopefully we can get a few W's on the freaking board.
hopefully, I mean, it's tough to see 2 teams in the dumps in the same division, but it's going to be a fun battle to watch to who gets that last playoff spot. I mean, personally, I'm rooting for the Outlaws, so I like the underdog, and me and the River Cats have a pretty big rivalry. As
It hasn't been that much of a huge rivalry.
well, it really hasn't been close, but
Hey, we had one game that was 7-2, but other than that,
That's
we won't talk about the results.
yeah.
But yeah, the Outlaws, I mean, poor Fahey. That kid wants to win, but like, DeLeo had to leave for baseball practice, and Chris Dominic, what the hell is there to say about that kid? I don't really think he's into it.
I mean, it's Fahey needs to really take control of his team. Like, it's really hard to do because of the kids he has on his team, but it's just the team is just desperate right now, and people are saying, "Oh, we should help them out in the league, like give them players and like balance out the team." We've already done that, and Fahey has made poor GM decisions and traded them away. So why would we reward Fahey for his stupidity?
Yeah, well, well said, but we're halfway through the season already, so we got 9 games left, 7 after this weekend, so time's flying. But
Outlaws really need to push if they want to make the playoffs. I hope they do. I'm rooting for the Outlaws, but it's gonna be a very tough road, and it might be close to impossible for that team.
well, Outlaws and River Cats, those games down the stretch are pretty much going to be the deciding factors for that last playoff spot. But like I said, it's going to be 4 versus 5, and whoever plays that is going to have a tough road, whether it be the Lemurs or the Rattlers. But I don't see anyone stopping the Lemurs right now. But Fahey tried his heart out this past weekend.
Almost died
To
on
no
the
avail.
field.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. To no avail, but tried his heart out so much that he almost killed himself, it appeared.
It was pretty scary.
It was
Like,
scary.
No one was taking it serious, but he almost did have a heat stroke. But later in the day, I contacted him, and he seemed to be all right. And he's ready to play again this Sunday, and hopefully he has his stepbrother there to help him out.
Well, hopefully it was just heat stroke and he didn't get any disease by making out with his dog. I hope not.
I hope not, but
Who knows?
move on, please.
Oh, well, that's pretty much all I got. I mean,
There's a ghost behind the camera.
yeah, the camera just fell. I mean, I'm sure you guys are going to see that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's all we have. We got 2 games, and then we got the All-Star break.
Gonna be a fun time.
Nice little break. So, yeah, come on down to the All-Star break festivities.
Check out
And,
these new shirts.
Yeah, we can burn this shirt after.
Oh,
But,
no, we won't burn this shirt. We'll cherish it, and it will forever be in the history books. Read that, folks.
All right, read it and weep. I said it.
This
All right.
is what we play for.
I'm going to hand it off to him for his final comments, and yeah, we'll see you next week. Take it easy.
Hello, folks. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Weekly Wiffs. And I'm here to tell you the this upcoming Sunday's games. This Sunday at 1, the River Cats will be facing the Rattlers, while the 51s will face the Raptors. At 2 p.m., the Outlaws will face the Lemurs as the River Cats face the 51s. And at 3, the Rattlers will face the Outlaws. And prime time, Raptors at Lemurs. Should be a fun time, and I hope to see everyone there. But for now, this is bye-bye. I'm your host and Commissioner Tom Anderson, signing off. Have a great day! Holy shit, we just did it on the first try! Sorry.
This is your fault.
That's amazing, I was not expecting to do that.
You can go fuck yourself.
Holy shit!
What the fuck, Tom? Come on, that's 2 throws on your head both times in a row. You can go fuck yourself.
How are we doing that?
What the fuck, dude?
Holy fuck!
Come on. You're an asshole. Okay, for you guys, keeping score at home, there's 3 throws in a row on his head, 3 tries, 3 hits, and I'm working with this amateur here. And he's drooling out of his mouth.
Howdy, folks. I'm your host and commissioner, Tom Anderson. Can't stop doing that.
What?
Howdy, folks, and welcome to Weekly Wiffs. I'm your host and commissioner, Tom Anderson. We had... Holy shit, that was almost 4. Streaky's broken.
It's your fault. You went tussling your mustache that time. That should have went on. It caved in on the side. You look like a small Italian man. Come on.
Should I take this off?
Can't believe you fucked it up.
You fuck.
That should have went on.
I was gonna do like this.
Sometimes I poop at high velocities. It looks gay. It looks like a leech is on your face. Fix it. Do we need a glue stick?
Tape. I think it's good.
Messed up on that one.
Indeed. That's Fahey for you. And,
Enough said.
yeah.
But Stephen Froyo, he made a pretty good appearance for
Pretty
my team.
solid, but, one man can do it all.
Yeah, I know. His pitching was good for the first few innings, and then that one inning where he got 2 quick outs, he struck out Hamlin and on pretty sexy pictures, if I say so
Sexy
myself.
pictures!
Damn it.
Sexy pictures! Oh!